What is up, YouTube? We are back breaking down UFC 326. Yeah, 326. That sounds about right. Decent card. Main card could be better. It could be, but potential, definitely potential fight of the year in Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway. We'll see how that goes. Um, it's a it's a decent card, you know. It is what it is. Can't get too mad about it, you know. But we're bringing back the hunt today. Wild Boar, Medved, drink time 0 to 3. What else? What we're looking for is trophy score of 144.25 or higher. Max weight 529.1 pounds. Let's go get right into it. Um, First fight though, Adolfo Bellato versus Luke Fernandez. Bellato is not good. He should probably be cut. Um, what happened? He got the DQ win against Paul Craig, or what was it? No contest, whatever it was. What else happened in that? It was a nightmare, honestly. Um, he's just lost a lot. I think he does have one against Bateria, from what I remember. Maybe he lost to Bateria. Even it's like it's that bad. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, very interesting. But yeah, I think I don't know much about Fernandez, but from this Tapology photo where he has the Cage Fury belt, you know, it seems like he's probably somewhat decent, at least decent enough to beat Adolfo Bellato. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Still not what we're looking for, but hey, that's a great start right over here, man. Let's continue chatting around the lake. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I was gonna say, but yeah, that one's the best. I have the best shot on that one. Like they're both not gonna be diamonds. Oh wait, he's moving. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, that's right in my wheelhouse. 100% we're taking that. Down site, yeah. I mean, all right, we're getting distracted though. Yeah, Fernandez first round KO. Can never trust Adolfo Bellato. Next fight we got Gaston Bolaños taking on Jung Young Lee. Gaston Bolaños is so old. Still don't know how he's in the promotion. How are these guys on the pay per view? It's whatever. It's cool. It's just annoying. It is what it is, though. But yeah, I'm going with Lee by decision. Never trusted Gaston Bolaños as well. Not really going to elaborate past that. It's just, what, he's got to be like 39, 40 now. Oh, he's at featherweight now. He's not bantamweight, so. But yeah, I don't, not buying into it. So we're going Lee decision. On to the next fight, we got Rafael Tobias taking on Dayar Norgaze. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Um, I'm going with Tobias, second round KO. Can't remember if I've seen Tobias fight, but if I'm thinking of who I think I am thinking of, he's actually pretty decent. And Dyer is trash. I bet on this guy before, and I'm pretty sure his first fight was so bad that I bet against him again, and I think he lost again. I kind of forget it, and I'm not gonna look at it, but I'm pretty sure that's how I remember that happening. So yeah, gonna continue going that way until proven otherwise. I'm going second round KO. Doesn't get it done immediately. Finds a way. That is one heck of a pick, dude. Are you kidding me? Wow. Um, yeah, so let's go Rafael Tobias. Second round KO there. On to the next fight. We got Sumandarji taking on Jesus Aguilar. I kind of am feeling like I want to switch up my pick here, but I'm not going to. Um, it's not that I'm switching fighters, it's switching how I think he gets it done. Um, Sumandarji, I think, no matter what, does win this one. It's just, I'm starting to think he kind of gets a sub now. But, yeah, Jesus Aguilar is just one of those people. It's like, if he clips you in the first round, it's a problem. If you get him, maybe even like the first half of the first round, first 2 minutes, 3 minutes, if he that first 2 3 minutes of the fight, you're right in his wheelhouse. So you gotta get out of there. But if you can neutralize it, get him into the second, he gasses out. He's not the same. Um, and I think soon Darji, who's a vet, he's gonna be able to do that. And I still am gonna rock decision. I have not swayed myself enough to switch to submission, but I think I'm going to Darzi decision here. On to the next fight, we got Cody Durden versus. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Cody Durden versus Niam Jargo to Mendon Barrel. I'm going with to Mendon Barrel to win by decision. Um, I don't think Durden will get finished in this one. Durden, who has given a lot of problems to some guys in the division. Kind of seems like he's not the same as he used to be, especially from a durability standpoint. With all this being said, it's like, wait, wait a second. I need to go up here. This is gonna be crazy right here. Yeah, he's not taking punches the same. Not to say that he's washed. It's just he's not the same. So that kind of worries me here. Um, to Mendon Barrow, I can't remember if I've seen him fight and I thought he was mid or if he's actually pretty decent, but nothing like too crazy to buy into. But I'm gonna rock decision here. Close fight, but they're gonna give it to the younger guy here, so that's what I'm rocking with. On to the next fight, we got Ricky Tercios versus Alberto Montez. Whoa, 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 whoa. These are shit. Some of the most shit I've seen in my life. We're going this one. Yeah, Tercios submission, second round. That's about. Oh no, that's a good shot. That might be neck. Um, I don't know anything about Alberto Montez. I never do trust Tercios. I don't know why. I just have a weird feeling that he's going to be a lot better at featherweight. Not saying he's going to be a top 15 guy or anything crazy like that. I'm just saying, like, I have a feeling he's going to do better here. So um, that's why I'm rocking with him. I think it's a second round sub, though. This is give me second round sub vibes. So yeah, that's what we're rocking with there. On to the next fight, we got Dante Johnson versus Cody Brundage. Brundage just got KO'd like a few weeks ago, did he not? Am I tripping? How did not happen? Yeah, I don't know. So Dante Johnson, I think it's gonna be his second or third fight in the UFC, and he was just on the Contender Series like 8 months ago or something stupid. Not even. No, not even. Right? No, maybe at this point, 7, 8 months ago. So he's staying active. Oh, that's a good shot. Okay, I'll take that. He's somebody that got to keep an eye out for because even though he looks really small, he is dangerous. He is well rounded. He is good enough to beat Cody Brundage, and I got him first round KO. I think he continues here. It's just like a matter of how he does it. Does he sub him or does he get the KO? I'm rocking KO here. Sub is definitely live. Inside the distance is probably stupid, horrible odds. It's probably like plus or minus, not plus. It's probably like minus 300. Not even higher. It might be even higher. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's probably not higher than minus 300. It's not that much of a lock, but it's probably like I can't imagine that being any less than minus 200. I can't see it. Yeah, so Dante Johnson first round KO. That's how we're rocking there. Still nothing. Okay. On to next fight. We got Cody Garbrandt taking on Long Zhao. From what I remember, Long Zhao is not that good. Garbrandt is very washed. I think, in my opinion, Garbrandt, this is his layup. This is, hey, get one for us before we throw you in with another prospect here shortly, you know. And I think he gets it done by decision, though. I don't think he chins this guy. I could see even a back and forth with these guys. I could see a war. I could see it, but we'll see. We'll see how washed Garbrandt is on Saturday night. Garbrandt decision. On to the next fight. The rematch. Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira. It's going down. First fight on the main card. This is actually decent. I like this for a fight on the main card. I don't know about opening it, but I'm fine with it. Gregory Rodriguez lost in the first matchup in what I thought was one of my favorite KOs of 2023. I don't know why. I was so high on Gregory Rodriguez going into that fight, and what was it? It was just like a crazy, like left straight right down the pipe. Smoked Rodriguez. He was out cold. It was sick. It was just clean. It was just, but yeah, I mean, can Bruno Ferreira do that again? I don't know. Rodriguez has improved slightly since then. His durability is a little questionable, though. Um, even Ferreira, so it'll be interesting. I think it's a 50-50 fight, in my opinion, no matter how the first one. Actually, maybe Ferreira got the small edge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know here, but I wouldn't be surprised if either guy won on Saturday Night, man. But probably lean for Hera again. But I'm going decision here. I don't think these guys. I think they'll go to war, but I think they'll both kind of slow down as the fight progresses. I think it'll be like a chaotic first round, like so chaotic that maybe they both get dropped in separate moments. But I think they'll slow down. They'll take each other's power a little more seriously, and then I think it's going to be a fair decision, just based off volume at the end of the day. So we'll see what happens there. On to the next fight, though. We got Drew Dober versus Michael Johnson. Um, this fight is really tricky too because I thought if you would have told me before last week that this was going on, I would have been like, "Oh, Michael Johnson's probably winning this." But we kind of just saw how bad Daniel Zellhuber is. Even though Bobby Green looked really good, can't can't downplay that at all. But yeah, I think uh, I don't know. I just don't know if I can trust Michael Johnson here. But can I trust Drew Dober? He hasn't really been the same. Like he does get some wins here and there, but he hasn't been the same. I can see a Dober sub. I don't know. I'm gonna go sober. I'm gonna go Dober, second round submission here, getting it done. Um, would not be surprised if Michael Johnson wins. This is probably one I'm gonna. This is probably. This is my 1-800 stay the f away from whatever fight. Yeah, all of the above. Whatever. Just stay away from that one. On to the next fight. We got Rob Font versus Raul Rosas Jr. Why is this? This feels like somewhat of a hard fight to predict, honestly. But like, I can't keep banking on the improvements of these guys, you know. But Rob Font also has taken a step, if not two, back since a few years ago. Cheeto damage was severe. He also got beat up pretty bad. Another fight was a figure right now. Who did he face? He faced somebody and he took a lot of damage as well. Jeez. I'll try to see if I can get one right. Okay, it's dropping. That's pretty cool. Um, I just don't know if I trust Raul Rosas Jr. But at the same time, I could 100% see him getting. I could see him getting the sub, but I don't know. I'm rocking with the value. I'm rocking Rob Font. Spoils the party. Late finish. Rosas gasses out. Has no answer to the jabs, the straights, the basics. He can't do it, and that's how we get that. On to the next fight, the co-main event. Cowboy Hio versus Adia Reina de Rede. This fight is actually pretty tough to predict. I have two stay the F away from fights of the week. This and the Dober Johnson matchup. This is just dangerous playing with fire like this. I do think Boyhayo a lot more technical than RDR. And Boyhayo's he's He's a decent size for the weight class. He's not no small guy in there. So I feel like he could handle the physicality of RDR. I feel like an idiot, dude. But like I'm going RDR decision. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like Boy is gonna win, but I'm gonna rock with this in hopes that I am correct. In hopes that there was a cardio issue or something that something temporary for RDR that last fight, but oh shit. It's 17. Yeah, he's the guy right there. That's what we need right here. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna rock RDR decision there. That's definitely one of those where it's like, if it hits, that's sick. If it doesn't, it's like whatever. But oh no, that's still dropping. Okay, sick. But yeah, that's what we're gonna go with here. RDR. I'd imagine he's an underdog. Ooh, it's probably pick him, right? I'll check after the video. I'd imagine it's pick him. If not, maybe Boy Hio's sleigh favorite. Main event time. Another insanely hard fight to predict. And until this week, I figured it out. Or I didn't figure it out. There's no such thing as figuring it out in MMA, but I think I have an idea of what's going to happen here. However, we cannot downplay both sides. Holloway looks really good at lightweight. Maybe it was a weight cut issue. Maybe it was a whole bunch of different things. Who knows? He looks different over here. Um, Also has, all the other accolades from his career. So he is legit as they come. Charles Oliveira, legit as they come. One of the best grapplers sport has ever seen. Um, you know, Max has never faced a grappler like Oliveira. Best grappler he's faced, Frankie Edgar. Unless you want to include the really well-rounded guys that don't really use it in Volkanovski and Topuria, but Charles kind of different. But my thing is Charles going to be smart? Is he going to shoot early and often, or is he going to test Holloway on the feet? Testing Holloway on the feet, even in first round, a lightweight Holloway, it might be an issue. I don't even know how I'm thinking this is going to happen because I feel like this fight doesn't get this far. Third round KO, Max Holloway. I don't know how. I think insane fight. I think Charles a little more calculated. I think there's going to be some clinching against the fence. It's going to have some really great moments leading up to the finish, but I think it's not going to be like an all out war the whole time. It's not going to be like one of those, but I think Charles is going to try to mix in the grappling, and I think Holloway's going to stuff a few takedowns and will end up in clinches against the fence a little bit. Charles might steal around in there, but I think Holloway's just going to have the speed advantage, volume advantage, maybe even no, not power advantage, but yeah, I think this is absolutely. I thought I saw something tripping. Oh no, I did see something. Okay, that three's pretty big actually. Yeah, Holloway third round KO. I'm excited for the card. We did it earlier this week. We're not waiting until after the weigh-ins. YouTube deserves better, so We strung it together last second, which is awesome. But other than that, YouTube, it's been so real. Um, we're gonna get after it. Hopefully, we'll recover. But if you're fading 80%, you're probably doing decent. You're probably doing decent. So if you're doing that, keep doing you. If you're actually tailing me, I'm so sorry for your losses. If it makes you feel better, I'm obviously suffering through it as well. Just on a probably much smaller scale. It is what it is. Goodbye, YouTube.